had a moment one day. I was in my room. I had Marie Kondo video on, watching how to fold, and I was folding my laundry, and I had a podcast going on organizing. I don't remember that was, but I do remember I had this moment where I thought, oh my gosh, I feel so happy right now. You know, life was chaotic, I was working hard, but I actually stopped and thought, this is it, this is what joy feels like. I was an executive assistant for 20 years. I was on a business trip in the airport library, and I saw this cute little book, and it was Japanese, you know, about a Japanese lady, and I had heard nothing about it, but I bought it. And before I was halfway to my destination, I was like, oh my gosh, she's my person. I can do this. And she just laid it out. She gave me a method, but it just made sense to me, and it gave me so much hope. And then I learned about the consultant program, and I thought, this is something I want to do. I was taking the course, and I remember Patty Morrissey. I was in a group breakout, and I said, oh, I'm taking the course now, but I'm going to wait till I retire. And she just said, why? And I thought, I don't know, it seems kind of logical. And she goes, just do it. And having someone just give me permission, it was really interesting. So I did. I left my job. And that was a biggie. Not only did I not wait till I retired. My husband just could see the passion and the joy that it was bringing me, and just said, you know, just do it. And so I made that shift, and I'm getting to make a difference. I took my training course virtually because of COVID. And the first thing I think of when I saw her was, she's just like the vision of grace and beauty and calm, but at the same time, she's changing the world. Amongst this beauty and grace and compassion is this fierceness and this big vision. What really struck me in listening to her is that she's now given me a tool. I believe in the magic. I've experienced it in homes when we're tidying. And when the energy shifts in the home, which it always does, that home becomes a happier place for the inhabitants. Then when they step out, they're taking that joy with them. And it's almost like a little light goes on around that home and the energy around it. And I thought, that's what she's doing. There's little lights going on all over the world. And so in my way, anytime I turn on that light, I get to make a difference. I'm not just sitting and thinking, oh, everything's going crazy and there's nothing I can do. Well, there is. I can do a tidy festival. The surprising thing to me, apparently I'm really good with seniors, and that has become my niche, or I'm becoming very well educated. And the thing is, we've got a generation who is older and living longer, who need to downsize. And then you've got the kids who are in an age where in the past, that's when they would have been downsizing. You've got two households coming together. So there's so many little houses that need this help. But when I work with my seniors, I just notice, what can we do? First of all, you need to reduce the clutter, but how can you do it safely and stay in your home? And we haven't talked about organizing in that sense before, but aging in place is a very big thing right now. And how do we do that safely? Well, the KonMari method is so gentle and compassionate that it's a perfect fit. When children try to help their parents, the children are at an age where they are being managers, being delegators. They're just at that point in their career, and then they come into mom and are like, come on, why aren't we doing this? And the mom's like, you are my child. So by bringing me in, they are in charge at a time when they're losing some of that. And the discussion within the family stops being about, Mom, what are you gonna do with this? It's being taken care of, so now they can enjoy each other instead of this monster of burden, of clutter, and like, oh, what are we gonna do? And I've watched it happen, and not only does the house lighten, the whole family lightens. And it's just such a gift to see. Be curious. You know, there's a lot of social media. There's a lot of pressure for websites, and do you need to buy things? You need your hands, you need your head, and you need your heart. And that's really all you need in this business to make a huge difference. It's just such a pleasure and a joy to know, you know, I'm still thriving forward.